Well, hey there, Leo. Welcome to Zen Tarot. My name's Julie. I'm going to do a timeless tarot card reading for you, Leo. So I'm going to trust if this reading comes your way, you are meant to see it. I hope you all are doing well. If you like this reading, don't forget to hit the like, share, and subscribe buttons. Thank you, thank you. If you'd like a personal reading from me, my email address is in the description box below. Just send me an email. We can talk about that. Just a reminder, this is a general tarot card reading for the sign of Leo anywhere in your chart. Or if you're just checking in on a Leo, everyone is welcome here. It just might not resonate with all. But welcome, welcome, Leo. What is going on? Whew, Leo, let's get you a Moon Oracle card. A Moon Oracle card for the sign of Leo. Spirit, tell me about Leo. What's going on with Leo? Be bold and make the first move, the cardinal moon. Be bold and make the first move. What does that mean? Let's see. You and your loved ones are safe. The new moon in Cancer. Love this confirmation card that you and everyone you love is safe, Leo. Meditate and contemplate the new moon in Pisces. Time to think about this. Oh, I'm so curious of what Spirit's asking you to be bold about here, Leo. I can't wait to see. All right, animal spirit guide. What kind of animal spirit guide is up in the ether for the sign of Leo? What's going on with Leo? No, too many. The earthworm, the otter. Let's see. What's going on with Leo, Spirit? What's going on with Leo? Tell me about Leo. The frog, spiritual information raining down on you. You're learning something, learning some kind of spiritual lesson here. You're having to be brave. Interesting. Having to brave the storm. The mouse, but you're not brave at all. Very nervous about this. Very nervous about this. You are so brave, Leo. You got this. You got this. You can face this. You can walk right into this, whatever this is. All right. What kind of Zen Tarot card is up in the ether for the sign of Leo? Spirit, tell me about Leo. Tell me about Leo. Tell me about Leo. What's going on? God, all these cards want to jump out. Look at this with breakthrough, creativity, participation, maturity. It's like you're going to break out. You're going to break out of your shell here, but it makes you really uncomfortable. A growth spurt. You know how you have those summers and you're inches taller when you go back to school. It's like one of those summers for you. This has been a very much about a growth spurt summer. And you just breaking through the boundaries or breaking through some kind of barrier. Wow, Leo, what the heck is this all about? You're having to be very brave, very courageous walking through this. This is kind of uncharted territory. So you're walking into something that is uncharted. What is going on? Fighting. Wow. You're fighting for this, defending this, having to stand up for this, having to explain. Why? What is this all about? It's like someone demanding, explain yourself, Leo. You're like, I just went through a summer. Wow. All right, let's see what you're thinking about. Let's see what's on your mind. Leo, what is on your mind? I saw the strength card wanted to pop out there. All right, Leo, what's on your mind with all this fighting? Those are fighting words, Leo says. What's that all about? What's on your mind? What are you thinking about, Leo? What are you thinking about? The King of Swords, Five of Wands, that competition card. King of Swords, the master of communication here. The leader, the thinker of the group, but there's competition here. What else in the mind space? What's the challenge here, Spirit? The Nine of Swords. That's always a challenge. You're grieving something, you're upset about something, some kind of news, a messenger came in, there's a bird at the window. Spirit asking you to be brave, that you're growing through this, that you're maturing through this. There's a breakthrough here. But I'm wondering if you can see it right now. It seems dark. It seems dark. What else? What else in the mind space for Leo? What else? The Page of Pentacles, some kind of message. There's a message on its way to you, some kind of messenger making their way toward you. They've been sent by an angel to give you some kind of message. Some kind of message has you lifting your head, having you going, wait, what? It's just right when you're at your darkest day, or you're in your just defeat. You're in this moment of defeat with the Fighting card here. And here comes the answer. Here comes the clarity because of that moment of defeat, because of that surrender. You're letting yourself surrender for a minute. You're giving up on the idea that you can solve something or you can fix something. But there's a messenger on their way to you. Tell me a little bit more about this messenger. What's more in the mind space for Leo? Tell me a little bit more. Judgment. Wow. What was dead is now awakened. So there's some kind of calling, some kind of person from the past that heard you somehow. You were broadcasting somehow, and they've heard you. They've picked up on you. They're making their way toward you, or they're attempting to make their way toward you. There was something that you need to finish here, something that needs closure here, something that just didn't heal right. It's like that broken bone that it's set, it came back together, but it just never felt right. It just never healed right. That's what this relationship is feeling like to me. Just never healed right. Tell me about the heart space for Leo. Tell me about the heart space. Tell me about the heart space. 2 of Swords, 3 of Swords. Good God, Leo. Good God. I don't know why in my mind here, I imagined this voice. I ain't gonna sugarcoat it, Leo. Why are tarot cards always smokers, right? They always have that raspy voice. I ain't gonna sugarcoat it. It's like, please, can I have a teaspoon of honey with that harshness? Please, Spirit, give me some sugar. Leo, you've been through something. It's like it's been the longest summer of your life, or the longest period of your life here. You've been really battling something, standing up for something, mourning something here, grieving something here. There was a relationship in the past that seemed to have severed, or you haven't really spoken to this person, or something like that. Maybe they ghosted you, or you ghosted them. You just kind of started living your own life. You just separated somehow. But it never had closure. It never had that look back period on it where you could look back and say, I understand the lesson in that relationship. You haven't had that period, or it just couldn't heal right for some reason. Tell me more about that in the heart space for Leo. Spirit, tell me more about that. 6 of Swords, moving on from the choppy waters, moving on, but somebody's looking back at you. They're looking back at the times you had. They're looking back at the conversations you had. They're thinking about you. They're tapping into you. You can feel it in your heart space, and that's why you keep thinking about them. 8 of Cups, you definitely walked away, whether you physically walked away or just emotionally walked away. You shut it down. Broken contracts, broken agreements, the Hanged Man. This went on for a really long time, but it did give you a different perspective. It absolutely matured you and helped you to grow into the exact beautiful person you are today. This really helped shape you. It helped form you. It's like that abuser parent that you go back and you confront, and you're like, why did you abandon me? Why did you not help me? Why did you just push me? And they look you right in the eye and they say, you're welcome. It's like, in their mind, that was the only way to help you, was to make you do it on your own, to have you figuring it out. Just a completely different perspective on it that you are receiving here. You're receiving that other side of the coin here, the other side of the story, that parent's perspective, that parent's point of view. If I hadn't pushed you, life is hard. Life is going to get you. Life is going to take you down if you don't know how to handle things. So it's almost like this tough love situation in your past coming back. You just keep thinking about it. And that's because they're making their way toward you somehow. They're either trying to figure out how to contact you. They're looking at you on social media. They're trying to find out a way to connect. Wheel of Fortune on the bottom of the deck. This changes your luck somehow. All right, let's see what's at the foundation of this. What's this all about for Leo? The Lovers. Look at this Gemini energy coming in. Yeah, it's the lovers usually represents twin flame energy, so that mirroring energy, that really seeing yourself in another. You're almost too much alike, too much. You really had so many similarities. It's one of those relationships where you meet and you feel like you've known each other forever. You just see everything the same, and it's just this beautiful, beautiful weaving together of the energy. And then you start seeing yourself in them. You start seeing your weaknesses. You start seeing your flaws, and you want to push yourself to be better. And so you start pushing them to be better because it's kind of this mirror for you. So these twin flame energies can go from, beautiful, beautiful to toxic, like really overnight. Just like, oh my God, what is this relationship? What am I doing here? And then there's a separation period. There's this period, either mentally or physically or with locations, where you have to split. You have to go find your core being here, your true authentic self. If you can come back together, it's very, 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 very powerful. If you can heal this and really, really let the other be, though, you have to 100% let the other person be them if you want them to allow you to be you. And you will always eventually come into you. You will always reveal who you are in every relationship if you're together long enough. So this relationship, if it can heal, it was very, very painful for both of you. But if it can heal correctly, it'll be way, way stronger, because it almost has those pins. It almost has that bond that other people don't have. But look at this with the Tower, Leo. Look at this. My God, this just all fell to shit here. No other way to say it. It just really, really crashed and burned. It crashed and burned, as these relationships they do. They're destined to, because you have to burn them down to the ground to rebuild it, right? That forest, you have to do the controlled burn. You have to systematically tear this apart in order to rebuild it, or have new growth, or have it just be able to thrive and be. And that's what this relationship was pushing you toward. But yeah, my God, the Tower comes in the foundation. This rocked your world. This really, really changed you. There was this a clear line before and after, before you knew this person and after. And if it's a family member, there was a moment, there was an event that you will never forget. And it had to do with you just realizing that you're in this on your own, no matter what, no matter who you're with. You come into this world and you go out of this world completely alone. So it's that dash in the middle, right? But if this is a family member relationship, twin flame energy, then you still remember the event. You still remember the before and after. Let's see what the resistance is in the foundation with that Tower there. I mean, clearly you got to let it fall. There's nothing you can do. Again, I would love to say, wow, this relationship is flourishing and you're going to thrive together. Here comes the power couple. But at this moment, where what I'm reading here, it's just all falling apart. You're letting it go. You're dissolving it away. You're understanding that you've gained power from this. There's a huge, huge understanding of the power you have gained right now. So that's where you're at right now. 10 of Cups, you do have this dream for a happier day, a happier way. And yeah, keep that alive. Keep the dream alive, Leo, because of course, this is what is coming toward you, especially when you go through this kind of very powerful ending here. This is a really, really big ending, a big finale, where you're almost there's a what is this I'm thinking of in my mind? A movie. Why do my mind you think all I do is watch movies all day, and here I work full time and I read tarot cards and I'm very busy. But there's this movie that I'm thinking about, that everything is demolished every day, but there's this memory trying to be erased. This Sunshine Mind, right, with Jim Carrey. God, I wish I could really grasp it, but the beautiful sun something about this, and the mind. And he's trying to forget her. Because he remembers a time before her where he was so happy, and and light and carefree. But she's just like this worm, right? It's just every memory you're erasing at a time. It's just erasing all the good, erasing all the beautiful. It's just like people complain about public schools in America about erasing history and not teaching real history here about like slavery and hard, harsh things, the dark times we've gone through, the very, very dark times that we've gone through. But then what we're missing out on is the story of those heroes, the stories that of the people who really thrived and had pulled their families through and pulled those loved ones through. The heroes get lost. The laughter gets lost. You can't have grief without love, is what that movie is trying to say. And you can't have love without grief. It just, that's the way this life works. And that's the way we understand love to work. So yeah, you can't erase, you can't systemically remove the bad without removing the good, Leo. And I think you're coming into this understanding. Oh, God. Queen of Pentacles on the bottom of the deck. You've got two queens here. You've got the Queen of Wands and the Queen of Pentacles. Queen of Fire and Queen of Security here. Queen of Stability here. Queens of doing it on their own. They understand the power they have on their own here, that they don't need anyone. But then you come into this beautiful understanding, but that's what I want. Ooh, look at the Queen of Swords trying to peek through. Nine of Cups, the dream come true, the miracle come through with the Ace of Cups though. But that's what I want. That's what I want. So it's not this need. It's not this, need, this dependent, this codependency, this sickness taking you over now it's more of a let's have some fun again. Let's remember what fun is. Let's remember what joy is in a relationship, within a relationship. Now you're the marriage counselor yourselves. Now you have the full broad spectrum of what it's like to fall in love, go through a divorce, and then fall in love, right? You just have the full broad spectrum of it. Absolutely beautiful, Leo. This is glorious. It's very, very painful in those dark moments, in those very, very dark moments. I wish I could sugarcoat those moments because I don't have any other words of wisdom about them except hold on, hold on. There's hope coming. There's light coming. There's the answer coming, the maturity, the growth coming from this. But you feel very, very much alone in those moments. So I'm screaming into your tower here, Leo. You're not alone. You're not alone. Hang on, hang on. This is purposeful. This has purpose to it. So hang on, hang on. And the light is coming. The light will find you. Always let this burn so it can regrow, so it can re-blossom. You can't bring it with you like that movie, The Sunshine Mind. You can't bring it with you. You cannot erase it, and you can't bring just the happiness with you and forsake the sorrow of it. It just doesn't work. You can't bring the love without bringing the grief. It doesn't work that way. So, but Leo, I am sending you all of my love, and I know how strong you are. I've been married to a Leo for almost 40 years. You are my favorite sign. Don't tell the other signs, but you're my favorite sign because you are so passionate and loving. You truly are this lion, this leader of the pack who mourns, who understands the responsibility that he carries on his shoulders here, but moves forward with grace and pride and dignity and character. It's just like the man who stands for nothing falls for everything. Leo, you're just the complete opposite of this. You bring your character, your integrity through this life like a light, like a beacon that others can follow. You lead by example. You don't just talk the talk, you walk the walk, right? Money talks, it's wealth that whispers, Leo. You're very, very wealthy with your wisdom. You're a very old soul, whoever's listening in here. But in that responsibility, you have to learn how to accept the losses and accept the grief here to really accept the love. So it's just so difficult, but you of anyone can do it. And I know you can. And this too shall pass. So, all right, Leo, I'm going to leave it here. I hope you enjoyed this reading. If you did, don't forget to hit the like, share, and subscribe buttons. I am really curious to see what happens beyond this. It's like your happiness is just beyond this. So really, really hang in there. It's like a summer, a long summer that just doesn't want to end here. It just does not want to end, but it can't be stopped. There is an end. Fall is coming. The winter is coming here. So just hold on. There is literally no stopping the end of this cycle. So hold on. All right, Leo, I'm sending you all my love and light, and I will definitely tune in with you soon.